push
We're
the
the
power.
Geek Squad, ladies and
chose
gentlemen.
Tolan
But no,
instead
I got it,
of
I think.
Avatar thing. For
There's not many avatars.
I think I got it.
There's so many avatars.
If you don't have a valid or interesting character tick for your Dragonborn, the one that always works really well for me is the
Is
fact
this
that you
all
always
the
have a
avatars?
handful of gems that you eat like candy, but you don't eat them.
There's others,
But you insist rubies, sapphires, and azurite all taste different.
Can you hit the button on the my right side of the camera just to focus?
I don't know, I'll just show
But you said you did that.
I did, but then it didn't. It didn't. Other side.
Other side.
Other side.
Yeah.
Ambiguous.
Is it on back here? Oh, this one?
Yes. Just press it once. You just like tap it.
Focus.
Huh?
Oh no, on the back side of the camera.
Oh, back here.
Bottom.
Bottom back.
Mine does get
Bottom back?
Yes.
I hope it's this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think.
Inside is 13.
What's your intelligence? Yeah, we got the gnome advantages.
That's good. Yes.
Good?
I'm not blurry anymore.
Are you good?
And my intelligence save is good.
So that's a good one.
What? Oh, eating the gems?
Sacrifice a little
Not
bit
eating
for
them.
intelligence.
Just sucking on them?
You swear they taste better. It's like a little,
Yeah,
it's like
'cause
an oral fixation.
Just sucking on them?
Yeah.
Just hear me in the
It's
back.
a little bit of, yeah, it's just your little bit of
It's-
your dragon heritage leaking through, you know what I mean? Like, if your Dragonborn at night doesn't, like, sleep in the bed with their gold, then are you really doing a Dragonborn right? You know, like they put, it's like a
That's
toothpick,
kind of
it's
the
like the dragon
persona.
fairy just
That's
goes
kinda
underneath the
weird.
pillow, and then you
Okay.
lay on it at night. It's like it's, you know, it's like a security blanket, but it's security gold.
Security gold.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Hey, everybody that's watching, can you guys hear us? I hope. Oh,
Yes, I can
audio
hear.
sounds good. Thank you, Memento. Appreciate it, man.
And he's not as lost as he thinks he
Yeah.
is.
There we go.
No, I'm still lost. So, welcome everybody. Legendary Action Official here. Thank you for joining us tonight. This is a completely different crowd. Kind of. Like we've got some of our normal players here. The seat arrangements have been changed.
Just be honest, I'm the weird one.
Yep, Beefy's joining us as a guest tonight. I'll be honest, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I've never DM'd before, so yeah.
Crazy.
The crazy songs in my head again.
We're in it.
But we're gonna have some fun and make sure that we're entertaining, and it's gonna be a little bit different, wild, wacky. It's not a traditional campaign. It's all homebrew from my crazy little mind. So we'll have some fun with it. I guess first, like I'm not gonna bother with the intro thing. Should I bother with the intro thing?
We
I can
don't
push
really
a button
have-
on it.
You get to pick either the Flames of the East intro
Yeah.
or Winter's intro.
Power.
Yeah. Or there's the purple one that like spirals in.
Whichever.
I'm gonna go press that button. I'll be right back.
Okay. Let's get it. Push a button.
If you see the cameras move, ignore it. That's me just tripping over crap.
I know, you wonder how the other two do it without bumping into everything.
That's because they do it from the laptop. Oh. Good action. Good job.
Good job. You do it. I'm so delayed.
That was a simple one. It was just fire. Fire and
So
flames.
delayed.
So, yeah, I don't know how they get in and out of here, like with any level of dexterity. It's ridiculous. I feel like I'm gonna fall over and I don't know, hurt myself.
Don't do that.
Let's avoid that.
We don't need that.
Yeah, no, it's
Um,
been a minute since I've seen that intro.
I think we've had that one for, we haven't dug it up in a long time. It was just there. Yeah.
No,
So anyway, what this will be is, without giving too much away until we get into the story, just a homebrew, a forest setting because of all the little green lights. It's going to be a mainly kind of elvish setting for the town, mainly forest, but then as we get deeper into the story, things will start to change. Very fantasy based, kind of just classic 5e stuff. I pulled a lot of little weird creatures and stuff that I'd never interacted with in the 3 years I've been playing here. So I'm like, hey, that looks cool. Let's play with that. So I guess first what we'll do, we'll go around the table and I'll have you guys introduce your characters, your names. I get to write notes and figure out who you are. and then we'll go from there.
Cool.
So, yeah, Beefy, want to start us off, man?
My name is Brian. I go by Beefy Cone in the chat. I am playing a rock gnome druid, the Circle of Land, and I am the twin sibling of Evie, and we will be playing our siblings, both druids, both gnomes. It's my first time on camera, so forgive me if I'm a little nervous or whatever, but we're all doing things today, and I'm excited.
Eventually, you'll forget that they're there.
Yeah.
That's what I told him.
Yep.
Hello, everybody. Nice to see you all again. I'm Evie, obviously. I am playing Lahaba, who is a Circle of Fire druid, twin to this one here. And yeah, I'm very excited for this one shot. So.
My name is Syrinx, by the way. I
Syrinx?
didn't say my name. Syrinx.
Okay. And Nahava?
Lahaba.
Yep.
Lehabah.
Lahava. Cool.
Dawn. I'm Sybil Rest in the Twitch. I be playing a warlock silver dragonborn named Vexus. That's incredibly vain and conscious about her scales. And likes fire.
Got a little bit there.
What?
Your scales.
Oh.
So Silver Dragonborn Warlock.
Yep.
Cool. Vexus. I'm assuming VEXSAS?
VEXUS.
US.
That enjoys fire, and that's what got her in trouble.
Cool.
Those elements.
Any
I know.
Okay, then.
It's just fire.
Okay.
The fire for me.
Yeah.
Cool.
Fire.
All right. So where we will start out is in so you're in kind of a not exactly a backwater area of Elven territory, but it's much more remote than some of your other classic areas. The main capital that you guys are starting out in is the city is called Lanare. It's an Elven town that has a lot of eucalyptus and cedar trees in it, so it's very aromatic. Just it's something that you get used to while you're there. The way the structures are built is kind of in that Elven architecture where everything just kind of flows into each other. Like first you think it's a tree, and then it turns into a building, then it turns back into a tree. They made sure to have a very symbiotic relationship with the nature that's around them. Many of the structures have thatched roofs with moss and grass growing out of them. Each structure is extremely well taken care of. There's ruins on each door that kind of labels where you are, whether it's the barracks, the town hall, apothecary, market, and also underneath in Elven script who is the keeper and the owner of the domicile. As you go through the town, there's a couple of small streams that actually wind through the middle of town. You have small, well-kept wooden bridges that gently rise over the streams. Each bank of those streams are lined with stones and shrubbery. Basically, it helps minimize erosion, protect the streams and the town from any type of flooding. And it all just kind of blends very seamlessly together. You start out with a cool fall morning. There's some fog lingering on the outskirts of town and in the forest. But it's just one of those calm, quiet mornings. And all of you were summoned to the main town square. Each one of you has basically a history with the town. Even though the town's mainly populated with Elven people, you're all extremely well known because you're kind of the problem solvers of the town. Your little band is kind of a makeshift investigative group that gets sent out and conscripted to help out some of the smaller towns in the area, figure out what's going on, and you guys have had a very good success rate. As you're waiting in the town circle, little hustle and bustle around you, but nothing too major, just people going about their daily lives. You see a lot of Elven folk. There's a couple of dryads that wander through town. The species have very open trade agreement across the entire land. There are Fae in the forest too, but they respect the town, the townsfolk and the town, just because they understand that everybody is just trying to survive together. As you're waiting there, You see a taller elven gentleman walk up. He's one of the members of the town high council. His name is Roanair. He has kind of white silver hair, long ears. He's wearing simple red robes, just kind of taking his time walking through town. He looks, it's tough to place his age. Just, he's elven. He could be anywhere from 400 to 700 years old, somewhere in there. Carries himself well, though. So yeah, he comes up. Well, good morning. I'm glad all of you are here. How's everybody doing today?
Oh no, I can't complain too much.
I'm doing well myself.
That's good. Good to see you both. Gonna have to get used to names. Lahava and
Lahaba.
Lahava?
Ba.
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 Lahaba.
Baba, actually.
With a B. Lahaba. And Syrinx.
Yes.
And then Vexus, how are you today?
Doing great. Very good.
So, the reason I brought you all here today is we have received a message from one of the outlying towns to the east. They are having some issues. A raven brought in a message from Ceylon. They've had a couple of unexplained deaths that have scared the town folk there. And they are asking for aid. The letter came in from Talafi. She's the leader there, as you know. In it, she described the deaths as unnatural. 2 people apparently fell asleep and did not wake up.
Oh.
But when they were found in the morning, there were extreme signs of rigor mortis that distorted. She said the people looked like they were just afraid for their lives when they found them. Also, there seems to be some signs of that. She also mentioned that the animals outside the town are not behaving normally, and that the dryads in the area have withdrawn.
Not behaving normally. Like, was there any information about that?
The animals, erratic and aggressive.
Oh. It's been a minute since I've been seen an angry squirrel.
Me too.
Yeah.
But we're pretty good with animals, so we can
Fair
find
enough.
out.
Yeah. So that's why I called you all three here today. I figure you should be able to figure out what is going on and hopefully fix the issue or discover if there's something worse going on that we need to fix.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I see you all have your gear packed up. Just like normal, I'll pay you half now, of course. Just the standard 10 gold each for each of you, and then when you return, the other half in payment.
Sounds agreeable.
Yeah. Any other questions?
Have you gotten any word of what happened? Any new visitors? Any events? Do we know what we're walking into?
Not really. There was no mention of any new people in town. There's no mention of any strange visitors. It was mainly just the 2 unexplained deaths and odd behavior. Just trying to recall. There's nothing else. Nothing else was mentioned in the letter.
All the animals behaving strangely, the big and the small?
It seems that way. Yeah, it's just mentioned a blanket statement for all the creatures of the forest are
And
different.
I'm sure that we will get more information when we arrive to the town. But yeah, thank you for what you've provided with us.
Yep.
And Gernal, do you need to do anything before we head out?
I think we've got all our supplies. We should be good to go.
Okay, sounds good.
Always ready.
You good, Tony?
Mhm.
Okay,
All right. Good luck.
thank you.
Thank you.
So you guys know where Salon is, the town. It's east out of town. It's like maybe a couple hours walk, not that far away. The towns in the area are fairly small, so the cutoff between where they are versus the forest is very finite. Like you go in, the forest is thick, some small trails, but nothing too heavily tracked because there's not much interaction between the towns. But you know where it is, and it's nestled up in the foothills on the way to a set of mountains. It's called the Alton Mountains in the area. As you go east and into the foothills, you'll have the possibility of seeing more forest creatures, more dryads, things of that nature.
Okay, well, we shall make our way there post haste.
All right. Okay.
Follow.
Can you fly?
So you guys walk along. Any conversations you have on the way? Introduce yourselves to each other, or actually to me, to the crowd. Backstories. Talk about past events.
I guess backstory-wise, we were born into the Circle of Spores Druid Circle, but it was raided and we got separated. And then I was then raised in Circle of Fire, he was raised in Circle of Land, and then we found each other a couple years ago, and we've stuck together again since.
Inseparable.
Don't really have much of a background, so I just threw it together in 2 minutes.
That's okay. That makes sense.
I'm
Look
dragon.
at that, I had an unfortunate event with fire with a previous patron, and I was exiled.
Okay.
I like fire and shiny things.
Yes. And no touchy.
No wonder you and I are such great friends.
Yeah.
So I'm just walking fireball, basically.
All right. So as you guys are going through the forest, all of you go ahead and give me a perception check.
Oh no. 12. Oh. 12.
12, 21.
Hold on a sec. Oops.
I'm too busy dusting my scales every 2 minutes because I'm upset.
Because you're traveling.
Yes. And it's dusty.
Yep. A little dusty on the road.
10.
10. Okay, so, yeah, Vexus and Syrinx don't really notice it. Vexus
You're
is
just too busy.
kind of dusting herself off and making sure, but, let's see here.
Can they choose to use their passive perception instead?
I mean, they
Oh, no,
can,
that
but I don't
one's
know if it's going to matter much.
Mine's 16.
16?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, that was better.
I'm not very perceptive at all.
Let me look.
Don't let me look.
But yeah, as you're traveling, weather starts to shift a little bit. Starts to rain, drizzle. You two don't notice it. But Labatha kind of seeds.
Lahaba.
Lahaba, I'll get it right. Lahaba senses movement off in the forest. Nothing all that noticeable, but just small soft sounds here and there. Light broken branch here, rustle of trees there.
Can I summon my familiar, which is a raven, to try to scout, since I can see through their eyes within 100 feet?
Yeah. Yeah. Is it a spell that takes any type of like success throw, or does it just happen? Is it cantrip?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Do it.
Sweet. Let's see here. So yeah, it says telepathic connection. While you're familiar with within 100 feet of you, you can communicate with it telepathically. So, as a bonus action, I can see through my familiar's eyes and hear what it hears. So, I do that.
All right.
I just sort of whistle, and through a warp at my shoulder, a raven is summoned, and I just just sort of nod off, and it flies up and starts flying through the trees.
Okay. And you see through its eyes?
Mhm.
So, yeah, as it flies up, circles up around you, and as it kind of banks off towards, as you guys are heading east, towards the south section of the path, it does see a little bit of movement. Catches a glimpse of a kind of a furry back leg, gray color. And then it catches a glimpse of kind of a deformed snout as it continues on. And then as it circles back again, it doesn't see anything.
Okay. Hey, you two. I'm sorry to interrupt your conversation, but I do believe that we are being at least watched, potentially by a ward, but some form of furry creature. So just
Be on the alert.
yes.
Not uncommon to be watched in the forest, but with everything going on, we should.
Yeah,
Stay
especially
alert.
with the news that we heard about the animals and the
Being rabid, possibly.
Okay. So, cool. Keep going a little bit. And then another perception check.
Oh no.
Natural one.
23.
Well, we know who's going to be doing all that to us. 9.
Okay. Is that go on
It's
a little bit?
raining, okay?
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yep. Vexus is upset by the rain.
I'm wet.
I'm like not paying attention, running to a tree.
Searlix is picking with his earwax. But now you notice you're definitely being followed. And it's not by just one.
I tell my familiar to make another pass, just to see if they could get closer, like landing on a branch or something, since it's just Raven.
Yeah. So as your raven perches up on the branch, the tree, you're coming around a bend that has kind of a stump of a tree that has fallen over, and your raven perches on the branch above it, and as it does that, you see 2 orcs rush out in front of you guys onto the path. They're kind of poorly dressed, like the wards are. It's a dash of a bunch of different little leathers. They're snarling at each other. They see you guys, they snarl at you. They offer that guttural speech of theirs that they use between each other. But you also notice that there's foam coming from the mouth and herky-jerky movements. And then that's when they attack. And we will now roll for initiative.
Don the armor and sickle. The shield and sickle.
Ooh, natural 20 for 22 for my initiative.
Cool.
4. It's gonna be one of those nights.
That's all right.
18.
Okay. So 18.
I'm saving it for when it counts.
And then let's see that. Lava. Did you get 20?
Yeah, natural 20.
Natural
20?
22.
Okay. Then. Okay. All right, they will go with. So the warg got a 15.
I need this.
All right, so as it stands on on the road for Theater of the Mind. So the three of you just kind of walking abreast, and then the two dwarves just right in front of you. The town of Salon is maybe another half-hour walk away. That's it. It's fairly close by, actually.
Okay.
All right, and then Lahaba goes first.
Cool. I'm going to cast my cantrip Produce Flame, and then I'm going to hurl it at one of the wards, and let's see here. Oof. I'm assuming a 9 doesn't hit.
It does not.
No. Okay.
No. So you do the cantrip of fire, cast it at it, and you think at first that your strike's going to be true, but with the herky-jerky movements and everything, it all of a sudden just kind of weaves out of the way almost. Not because it was paying attention, but because there's something wrong with it. And then it actually stumbles into its compatriot, and its compatriot hits it, and then pushes it back out over the side.
Fair enough.
And then next is Vexus.
So they haven't been hit yet?
No, not yet.
Okay.
There's just one attack so far. Or do you have any other maneuvers?
I'm going
Bonus
to.
actions? I gotta remember this stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I'm going to bonus action and do Produce Flame once more.
Okay.
Um, so. 21.
Yes, that hits.
So that is 15 damage.
Nice. So you try again,
I basically just command the flames to jump and hit it.
jump back and hit it,
Yeah.
and it strikes it, because this time it's moving. You see it cascade across his chest, catch some of its hair on fire. It's obviously in some pain and not happy with the situation at all.
And that ends my turn.
All right. Now we're up to Vexus.
No, it's my turn.
Yeah.
It smells like a burning dog. Gross. Do
Yep.
Scorching Ray. I have
Oh.
2 hits.
Okay.
I'm going to do 1 on each.
Okay.
Shit. That's just a 10 for the first one.
And that unfortunately misses.
Yeah.
Again, herky-jerky movements.
16 for that one.
That'll hit.
8.
Okay.
8 damage.
Yep. Again, that same burnt dog hair smell pops up. It's upset. The fire kind of seems to have focused them a little bit, so now they both rush in. But because they can't really tell where their fire's coming from because they're nuts, one actually goes after Solix and then one after Vexus. They both come in with they both come in. Basically, just jaw snapping. Their main attack is a bite. Let's see here, for Syrinx. First attack. Does a 18 hit?
Meats.
Meats, okay. So this one comes in, biting, salivating, angry. Latches onto your arm and does 8 damage.
Cool.
Get teeth marks, claws. And then for the one going after Vexus, does a 14 hit?
Nope.
Okay. That one lashes out, tries to bite. You move back, kind of cringing at the mouth because it's foaming. You know it's rabies. And it smells bad because it's burnt.
Burnt dog.
Burnt
Gross.
doggies.
And now, that'll end their turn, and it's up to Cyrix now.
All right. I am going to walk up to the one that just, well, I guess I'm in its face.
Yep.
I'm going to reach out, grab its neck, and I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp.
Okay.
Natural one. Natural one for 9. It's not going to hit.
That misses, yeah. So, yeah, you were a little bit surprised, taken back by its bite. Try to go for Shocking Grasp, and the spell won't come to you. And sometimes, with where you guys are in the forest, with Fae around, with wild magic, sometimes that happens. Do you have any like bonus actions, anything else? All right, and then we're back up to the top of the order now with the Haba.
Alrighty. I am going to reach over and cast Cure Wounds on Syrinx.
All right.
And that is 15 to heal. And then
Does that grant me temporary hit points, or is it just the max?
just max.
Yeah, just a max.
And then for my bonus action, I'm going to do my Please Flame once more.
All right.
22.
Yes.
Uh, 11.
Okay.
And it's on the same one that I burned the first time.
All right. So yeah, you light that one on fire again. It's the one that is attacking Syrinx, and it is just like it's charbroiled at this point. It's barely hanging on. It is not a happy camper. And then when you cast this healing spell, you see everything, all the flesh in Syrinx's arm closed back up, fully healed. It looks like it was never even bitten.
Thank you, sis.
Anytime. Now do something.
I'm trying.
With love.
All right. And then,
It's my turn.
Yep, Vexus' turn.
Alright, I am actually going to expend a charge of my Mace of Terror and inflict terror upon them.
Okay.
So I have 3 charges. So pretty much while holding the weapon, I can expend the charge. Everything within 30 feet of enemies have to do a Wisdom saving throw of 15, or
they
they're going to be
running?
frightened.
Okay.
They can only do dash actions. They can no longer attack.
Okay. Okay. 15?
It's a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
There's no bonus on the wisdom for these guys. They're dumb. First one, 14. So
they are afraid.
So the one that was on Syrinx is, you see it try to run away. It stumbles, it trips, it falls, it's charred. It gets back up. It starts running again, going into the forest off to the north. On the other one, however, 18, it resists that, and it hangs around. It watches its friend, or not even friend. I don't even know if the dwarves have friends. Probably not.
They do
I don't
sometimes
know.
travel in packs.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but it recognizes that its companion's leaving, but it stays there.
Can I do a reaction since it was within, close to me to attack
for the
the one
other
that was
one?
running?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Yep.
I'm just going to, with the flames already on its body, try to,
Yep.
cause it to
Ignite them. Reignite them. Finish the barbecue.
I did
I do better barbecues. It's okay. What?
11.
That misses. Yeah. So it just see the flames try to start up, but it's running and it's moving, and then the rain is kind of dissipating
Fair enough.
what happened to it, but it's shambling off into the forest, just running. It doesn't want to be there anymore.
Fair enough.
All right.
Now I can do the Scorching Ray on the one that resisted.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Use both of them on him. So 18.
Yes. That hits.
I'm going to do both of them. That one's going to miss.
Okay.
12.
All right. And you see that fire erupt over it again, doing a fair amount of damage. It's still there, but it's looking a bit worse for wear than it was before. And then it's the warg's turn. It tries to latch on to Vexus. And does a 16 hit?
Eat meats.
It meets, okay. So it gets a little chompy with you. And then it's angry at being burnt. Its friend running away, but seems to be a bit distracted. It only does 4 damage to you. Trying to latch on. Is distracted by the shiny scales. And then Syrinx, it's your turn.
All right. One
So you
more
got
time.
just a warg attack and Vexus
Yeah,
right now.
I'm gonna
Yep.
say, "Be gone with you, pest," and I'm gonna grab its neck one more time and let's roll this lightning.
Get it.
20, 30, 20.
Yep. More than enough to hit.
11.
All right. And then what were you casting?
Shocking grasp. That
Okay.
would be 2d8 lightning damage.
Yep.
11 over here.
So you run up to it, grab it by basically it's like its throat and its maw, and then you catch the spell this time, and the lightning just courses over this thing. It spasms, it shrieks, and then it's down. And it's kind of just smoldering on the ground.
Is it dead?
It's dead.
Dead.
Yep.
Thank you, magic.
Where did the other one go?
It kept running.
Booked.
It just booked. It had 2 health left, so it's probably not gonna come back. It might go die out in the forest. For
Yeah.
all we know.
Could trip over a room, eat shit, die.
Yep. Yep. All right. So, yep. You guys are in good health after that.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
One thing that you did notice while the wargs were attacking, though, just besides the foaming, that they didn't. A lot of the times, wargs will like to taunt their prey. They didn't talk much at all. They're just hell bent on blood, essentially.
Seem frenzied.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that was fun. A nice warm up for I'm assuming what is to come. Shall we continue?
Mhm.
Keep an eye out for more of them, I would think.
Yeah, this is strange behavior. I mean, wargs are aggressive, but this is something else.
Yeah, no, they didn't watch us for very long. They just saw us and then worked their way around us, got in front of us. I guess we're close to the city.
Very close, very quick. Let's continue.
No, it was just them. They weren't like hovering over anything, or they were just there.
They were
Nothing
just
else.
there. Yep. Just there, following you, tracking you, and then attacked with not a whole lot of reason.
That's rude.
That is rude.
Very rude.
Very rude.
I mean, I don't expect much from wargs to begin with, but even
Yes.
then, that was rude.
That's stupid.
Yes, yes, very.
They're not very smart.
No.
All right, and then you guys make it into town. So Salon is a smaller village. Just a few buildings, kind of nestled into the forest. As you guys get there, it is raining a little bit heavier. The ceiling of the clouds is pretty low now. Like you can, if you look up high enough into the trees, you don't see the tops. There's fog, low-lying clouds up there. Everybody's getting pretty thoroughly soaked. There's not too much foot traffic outside in the town. When you approach, there's like one guard posted, like a sentry on the edge of the town just to watch the footpath coming in. Couple buildings on the inside. Again, it's kind of the same layout as Laurelane with all the buildings built into the trees, into the landscape, very easy flowing on the eyes. But yeah, not a lot of people out and about just because of the weather. Most are probably inside taking care of chores and tasks and things they have to do. You do hear a little bit of clanking from the local blacksmith, working some metalworks. Every once in a while, a faint laughter here and there. Spirits of the town are actually somewhat decent, but it is pretty quiet.
Um, did the what was the elven name? Dude's name?
Oh, Rowan
Rowan name?
Rowan there.
Rowan.
Yeah.
Did Rowan say where to go? I'm assuming to what the village leader here, or
I would think so.
okay. I mean, it's been a minute since we've been to Salon, so
We could ask the sentry.
sure.
Approach the sentry.
Hi, we're sent from
Lannery?
Lanare.
All you other three were expecting.
Yes.
This is us.
Thank you for coming.
Yes.
I assume you're looking for Delphi?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, just head into the middle of town. Big building on the left side. And she should be there working today.
Oh, thank you very much. Keep a lookout. As you already were, but we just passed some wargs that found us. So,
Yeah. There's been a lot of weirdness in the forest.
More aggressive than usual.
Yeah. Yeah. The animals too. We had the bear try to come in
oh,
last week.
okay. Yeah, well, we'll go find Delphi and see if we can get this sorted.
Thank you. Stay on your toes.
Aye. Thank you.
You say, you might be really quiet.
Who's quiet?
I don't know.
Everyone? Man, I got the levels up pretty high.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
Testing.
tried the volume button on your device.
Yeah, mine's turned down, but
Yeah. Volume good now?
Yeah.
Volume working? Yes? No? Everybody here? I got the levels up. Oh yeah. I hear myself. That's always weird.
fair enough.
I'll try talking to Mike more.
Memento's easy to please.
Yeah.
So we head to center of town,
Okay.
big building on the left.
Let's see Delphi.
All right. So you walk into the town hall. It's kind of just open structure, made for everybody to gather there. Like they have meetings. Sometimes they have feasts in the hall. It's right now it's very open space though. Most of the tables are kind of pushed off to the side. There's a fire in the middle, and as you walk in, you see Delphi, taller, elven lady. Very elegant in how she's moving around with her gestures. She's actually just reading, but it just, in that elven way, flows as she turns a page. It looks like she's caressing it, but just out of normal behavior. And then as she sees you come in, she's, hello. Thank you for coming.
Yes, we came here as soon as we got the notice.
I appreciate that. What did Rowan there tell you?
That you had some mysterious deaths. You found people in their beds that seems to have been well past rigor mortis for the timings. Your animals in the forest have been acting strange, which we've just encountered ourselves. So, obviously, the note wasn't too detailed. Sent by you, so that's one of the reasons why we are here to get more information.
Okay. I may have left a couple of things out. Or Rowan there might have glossed over some things. Did he mention the blight?
No.
Okay. So that'll be number 3 on the list.
Yeah, well, you didn't hear anything about it.
Nothing about the blight.
Okay.
I did not hear, but I suspected.
Okay. Yes, so we have had 2 deaths. I will show you to the bodies. They aren't decomposing.
Good.
It's very strange,
Okay.
but they are in the condition they were in when we found them 2 days ago. The other thing with, the animals, it's tough to show just because they're out in the forest hiding. You may come across them. The blight, I will show you last. I do apologize about not sharing that. I think it's what we're worried about our food stores this winter. It's fall. We've already harvested. One of the storage spaces has some issues, so I will show you. But yeah, first,
Bodies.
yes. So she's just kind of starts walking out. Go across town to another little building. As you go inside, it's empty. They took out everything else that was in there because they're concerned with what's going on. There's, as you approach, there's like basically 2 slabs laid out. Body on each of the slabs, sheets over them, covered. And she goes up to one, and she goes, "All right, kind of brace yourselves." She takes off the sheet, and the first body that you see is a younger woman. As far as you can tell, maybe late teens, early 20s. Her face is contorted, almost in an unnatural way. Her eyes are wide open, almost bulging out of her head. There are black veins and streaks where you would think her blood vessels normally would be. Limbs are almost hyperextended and at the same time dislocated out of shoulder sockets, elbows, legs, and the back it's bowed up and arched. What you thought was, when the sheet was over, you thought it was like a larger person. It was a little bit overweight just because it curved, but no, that was because her entire body's arching up off the table still. And then she takes off the sheet off the other one. It is maybe a 10-year-old boy. Same exact condition. Contorted, veins, black, body in unnatural shapes and conditions.
These were not painless deaths.
No.
No, they were not.
Did anyone hear anything, like any neighbors or loved ones that lived in the houses?
No, that's the strange thing, is nobody heard a sound. They woke up in the morning. The young boy's here name is Arendt. His parents found him. No explanation. They are still in mourning, of course, but they did not hear anything. They did not notice anything strange. And then for the young lady, Saraline, nothing. Same thing. She lived in a house very close to neighbors. She lived by herself. But no, yeah, they said they heard nothing. They spoke to her the evening before and said she seemed fine. I was hoping that if maybe, so I myself have very little in the way of magical talent. Not many of us here in the town do, but I was wondering if you guys could come and inspect the rooms that they passed away in. Maybe that would give us an inkling of what happened.
Do Absolutely. Do you mind if we check over the bodies first before we?
Please do. Please do.
Magic and investigation is our specialty.
Okay.
Would I be able to do like an Arcana check to see? Okay.
Yes.
Let's see here. Natural 20 for 26.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, you sense on the bodies themselves, it's lingering, but it is it's almost like an oozing feel to what was done to them. Almost like black, chaotic, dark.
Probably necrotic type.
Yeah, definitely a necrotic sense to it.
Yeah, this the body is the magic itself is more of a like dark Icarus feeling, like oil almost. It reminds me of a necrotic damage magic.
I am familiar with this, and I would agree.
What are your opinions?
It might be something more demonic. Beyond.
Necromancy?
Something with the power to kill silently is something we should be careful of.
Lay the lancers in the rooms that they're in.
Yeah, I guess the next step would be to because like with the bodies themselves, is there any like puncture wounds or anything? Any damage? Just the
Nothing.
okay.
No cuts, no puncture wounds, no scrapes, nothing that would be like indicative of poison or even like something entering
Is
the body.
the bodies cold? Are they still warm?
Well, they're
room
room
temperature.
temperature.
They're room
They're-
temperature.
they're-
not like ice cold or nothing like that.
Yeah, there's just the temperature of the surroundings.
But in a state of
But in a
not
state of
decomposing.
not going anywhere,
Yeah.
just
They
show them
don't
what they are.
smell or anything since they're not decomposing.
Mhm.
Weird smell.
It's faint, but it smells like very faint decay. Very faint though. Almost like something's holding it off.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's almost necrotic and very faint. It's almost like it's just very slow, like a stasis.
Something is
Slow.
affecting this. Yes.
Somebody fighting out there.
They're having their own D&D session out there.
In the car.
Sounds angry though.
Ooh, they turned my cameras on my car. What the hell's going on with that?
Yeah, seriously, tell us.
Do you think we should check the rooms where these people died
Rooms and talk to the families.
and talk to the witnesses? Anyone with relevant information? Probably a good idea.
All right. I will show you first to the young boys' home. We'll go there. And then we'll visit the young lady's house. And then during this process, I've already asked the family to not be in the house until we kind of figure out what is going on. So they're staying with their relatives in town here. So and we go over to the first house. It's right on the edge of town. It's a very nice, well-kept house, smaller, has 2 bedrooms inside it, a little kitchenette area, open fireplace in the middle of the house that's kind of heated, as well as provide for cooking. And she leads you into a smaller bedroom. Everything is as it was in the house, nothing's been moved, disturbed, and she leads you inside, shows you the room. At first glance, it just looks like a normal boy's room. A couple of wooden toys on the shelves. Bed, it's a little disheveled, but yeah, and little blanket, pillow, little wooden sword in the corner for the lad.
I'm gonna go check out the bed. see if there's anything I can deduce from the spot he died in.
Is there any like windows or anything in the room?
So in the young boy's room, his window does face out to the forest. So their
Kinda
their
look
house
at
is like
that.
on the edge of town.
I want to look at the window and like maybe outside the window.
Oh, like outside the house? Okay. All right. Investigative check for both of them.
And I'll do the magic sense.
Okay.
See if I can like detect any like origin of the spell, like if it was cast in the room or outside of it. If there's like a charm, sense magic that way. So.
All right. Yep.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So as you walk around outside the house, the vegetation area is very thick. There's grass, bushes, ferns. As you're walking outside the house, you do see some disturbed vegetation outside the boys' room. Not close to the house, but maybe 10, 12 feet away, where it looks like somebody stood there for a little bit.
25.
So at 25, you get on the Arcana check the same oozing ichor of slight necrotic, but also now that you're closer to where it was originally cast, you sense that it might have slipped in through something else, like it's from a different origin.
I got a 14.
14. So as you inspect the bed, you do notice small black flecks that are kind of on the sheets. Very tiny though. You have to get pretty close to see them. But it's not part of the bedding. It's its own. When you touch it, it just kind of drifts away, but also it gets smaller. It particularizes and almost turns into dust.
Would I be able to follow like a direction, like if it was like cast or
No,
no? Okay.
no, that you don't sense. It's if you were here a couple of days earlier, possibly, when it was still fresh in the air. But now that it's been a couple of days, you're getting remnants of everything.
Just want to check where that person or whatever the trampled vegetation area is.
Okay. Get another investigation check.
Just a 9.
Okay. So you don't see much. So vegetation in this area with the rain, with the wind, with how fast it grows, it recovers very quickly. You do see the footprints that you see they're pretty flat and they're pretty wide. They're not made by an elf or anybody that would be a resident of this town. And you do follow them a little bit into the forest, but after a bit, there's actually one of those running streams in the area that they seem to just kind of stop at. You look around to see if there's anything on the other side. There's nothing.
And then can I do an Arcana check just to check for magic in that area?
Yeah.
That one at least I can do better at. Or not. Jesus. 6.
Okay. Yeah, and where you are, nothing. You feel a slight reverberation from the house.
I'm a subpar warlock.
And that's about it.
Who's just one shy of a natural one?
Maybe spend more time honing your skills instead of training
My
your
patron
skills.
is just mocking me from the
Stop
board.
shining things and start learning things.
The scales have to be shiny. I'm gonna go that way real quick. You guys talk about what you found.
Okay. I sort of just was like from inside the house, like from the window.
I just poked my head from the bush.
What were your guys' findings?
Yeah, outside of the house there's trampled shrubbery and vegetation of some large-footed creature that was lingering outside their home. And it went down into the water bank and I couldn't check any further.
Definitely suspicious. I found the black flecks on the bed, like ash it was falling apart.
Like a lot
Not-
of it, or just a little?
Bits and pieces. I mean, not a lot, not a little. It's definitely strange.
And I sense the same type of power that came from that when I was checking the bodies. It's definitely necrotic, but it also is something else. I couldn't pinpoint where. If we had been summoned earlier, then maybe I could have followed a trail or something. But
Maybe you should check where I looked in the vegetation, because apparently I couldn't sense magic. But maybe there's a trace of it out there that you can sense.
yeah, absolutely. It could be that maybe there was a charm or something hidden on or near the bed. Hence why you couldn't sense any magic coming from where you were, but I was able to in the room itself, and he found the traces of whatever it was.
Mhm.
It expended its energy and it just destroyed itself.
I can maybe check under the bed in the sheets, see if there's any evidence of something being left in the room.
Yeah, check the like under the bed, sheets, pillow, even the curtains.
So I want to
The rafters.
investigate like the bed sheets under the bed, just kind of like uncover things to see if anything was left there or anything was tampered with.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go outside where Vexus was. She mentioned that I should check to see around if I can maybe follow any trail that she can pick up.
Okay. Cool. What'd you get?
What am I rolling for? Investigation?
Investigation. Yep.
Natural 20 for a 25.
Oh.
Yeah.
25.
So yeah, you see more of the same black leavings. You pick up some in your hand. You're adventurous. You do see that those look like spores.
I was really, ugh.
I'm going to raise my hand to her and be like, does this look familiar, sis?
But yeah, no, it definitely reminds me of
The circle of spores?
our first home.
Yes. Unfortunate.
What is it, a necrotic fungus?
Something like that.
I mean, it's a spore. It looks like that anyway. But yeah, show me where you were, and I can see if I can check it out.
That one leads you out the door, down out to the outside, in the little squished area of the vegetation area.
Cool.
We can show you footprints and everything.
18?
You see just a little bit more where, as it approaches that stream, it actually, some of the footprints fall along the stream for a bit and then just kind of vanish off into the forest deeper. They're all heading east. Yeah,
How many sets of footprints? Is it just one?
Just one.
Two? One.
just one set.
I walk back to you, Vexus, as we head back up to the house. It seems like the footprints are heading east. I say that we go and check out the other victim's house.
House of the girl.
Now we know what to kind of look forward, or look for.
And then I relay the same information slash next step of the plan to you once we get back to the house. Afterwards, we can see if it is the same general location, and then we can ask what's her buckets to
Delphi.
see if there's anything
Yeah, Delphi.
within
Yeah.
in that area. Delphi.
Yeah, sorry, the makeup names are like tough. I'm sitting there flipping through my notes too. It's like, what do they call them again? How do I pronounce it?
We use characters from one of our favorite books.
That works.
Kevin.
That works.
It's the same book too that we got
Yeah.
character names from. So.
Next character's name is Bob.
Bob.
Bubby.
Steve.
Bubby.
Jim.
But then if you, do you mind bringing us to the next victims?
Oh, of course not. I'll take you there. It's just on the other side of town, but it's a very short walk.
While we're walking there,
Mm-hmm.
eastward in the forest,
Yes.
is there anything out there, like a bordering town, ruin, cave system, tower?
We're on the eastern edge. There's nothing as far as domiciles past us. There is one house out there. He is a hermit. He comes to town occasionally to purchase supplies, but that's it. But other than that, it's the Altown Mountains, and there are some caves in there, but nothing that we have ever seen anything different come out of or strange. There's no other dwellings in that direction. It's the mountain range is impressive and tall, and very difficult to traverse.
The only reason why I'd ask is that we found some footprints and I followed them and they were heading eastward through the forest. So I guess, Searings, if you wanted to make a note of the hermit, we can at least see if we can.
It has
Ask
him
him.
as a person of interest.
Is
At
the
least
hermit
just to ask.
elven, human?
He's the only human I know of in the area.
And if the footsteps went that direction, he
We
might
can
know
have-
They
something.
weren't elven footsteps.
He might know something.
Yeah, we can at least ask to see if he's seen anything, especially since he's a hermit. I'm pretty sure he's.
Is that hermit an elf?
Human.
Human? Okay.
Is the only human in the area. So. But thank you for the information. I will
yeah.
definitely. Do you know the hermit's name?
I want to say, I think it's Orlin.
Orlin? Okay.
He doesn't talk much. He's keeps to himself.
But
Like a hermit.
hopefully, if since he lives out, mainly in the wilderness, he might have some insight on what's going on since he's in the thick of it.
Possibly.
Should ask, is he receptive to visitors, or is he very don't come near me? I'd hate to
I would
encroach
say-
upon his space and he's being hostile.
I would say in between.
Okay.
I mean, he's a hermit for a reason, but at the same time, this is still technically his home area. If we approach saying that we're here to help and try to figure out what is going on, he might be receptive to,
Perhaps we stay off his porch.
But you're gonna use Mage Hand to knock on his door from 30 feet away?
Send my weasel.
We all have fine familiar, just flock of weasels.
Swarm of weasels.
I'll
Okay,
carry
I-
your weasel with my raven and just check him through the window.
There you go, now you're thinking.
I can summon an octopus.
Octopus?
One of my familiars can be an octopus.
Yeah.
Random octopus.
Oh, I like my weasel. In our homebrew, it's a lightning weasel.
Lightning weasel?
Named Nudie.
Noodle? Like noodle?
A lightning noodle.
Noodle?
What, Nudie?
Nudie? That's funny. It's cute. You guys having fun so far?
Hello?
Having fun so far?
Yes.
For some reason, I thought you said, "Do you have a pencil so far?" It's like,
Oh no, I have
what?
pencils at home. Yep, and you guys are right. Yeah. I don't know when I'm doing this. I feel like it's choppy. I'm like, but
Don't be too self-critical.
oh yeah, I like
I
being
think- I think
self-critical.
the
It's
same.
fun. It's my favorite pastime.
I mean, that's how you improve.
Exactly.
But
But yeah, no. As long as you guys are having fun so far, that's
not
good.
fun.
I hope the viewers are having fun. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Let's see. You guys want to take a little short break?
As well.
Yeah, it's a good spot right now.
Alright. Yeah.
We'll take a short little break, folks. We'll be back in probably 10-15 minutes. Nothing too long. Get some snacks, bio breaks, whatever everybody needs to do, and we will see you guys on the flip side.
Yes.
And Evie, thank you. We'll see you guys soon. I have to manually get up and push the button. I don't have it access here, so it's very choppy.
Senor.
Yeah, senior manager.
Senor.
Anyways,
Okay.
I'll have a shocking grasp and lightning bolt.
Dear God, I need to get back in the chair. Okay.
So amazing.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Hope everyone had a good time.
Very good.
Okay. So
Tacos.
we we had tacos.
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 Jack.
There's Taco Tuesday next Tuesday for Cinco de Mayo too. All together.
That doesn't happen.
Tacos the last time we were like tacos.
Yep. Okay, so we left off at the young boy's house, and we were walking to the young
Girls'
lady's house to see what was going on there. So, yep, talked along the way, and then Delphi walks in to her house. It's a little bit smaller of a home. It's just a kind of a one-bedroom setup. Same center kitchen though, with a fireplace in the middle. Her place, very, I don't know, like there's a lot of flowers everywhere, a lot of potted plants. She definitely had a green thumb. Everything was very growing well and well kept in there, very clean too. And then Delphi takes you over to her room. Inside it, kind of the same thing. Bed's a little disheveled. Her personal knickknacks are in there. She's got a couple little sculptures on the shelf. Looks like a little bit of woodworking too, maybe from a possible suitor in town that was giving her gifts, things of that nature. But yeah, nothing on the outside that would show any type of no struggle, nothing broken, everything in its place.
Do we want to investigate the same? I'll take the room. You can check outside.
Magic, I'll do the outside.
Yep.
Okay, sounds
Okay. So yeah, roll investigation checks, arcana checks.
Yep. 24.
19.
18.
Oh, okay. So, let's see here. First, and then were you doing
I was going outside.
outside? So the same layout as last
Yeah.
time. So outside, this time you see what look to be slightly larger footprints than the last set. These, so just to kind of lay it out too for her house, it is more on the south end of town. Again, most of the houses in this town seem to lie on the outskirts to kind of create an outward bubble. They've never really had any trouble with wildlife previously, getting attacks, anything like that. That's why they have it laid out. It's a very open community. But you see kind of the same thing, tracks that lead up to roughly about 10, 12 feet away from her bedroom window that walk off into the woods, into the distance. But then you kind of see them break off heading east, just like the other set. These are a little bit more well-defined. The shrubbery and the vegetation is a little bit thinner on this side of town. For the Arcana check, same thing. That residual, just evil, necrotic feel to the spell work that was done in the room. It does feel slightly different though than the other one. It's still from the same school of magic though, but it does have a slightly different feel to it. And then for the condition of the bed, the sheets, things like that, now that you know what you're looking for, you find the exact same spores that are in here. It seems like a little more of them too.
Okay.
Possibly just because of the fact that she was taller than the young boy
Older, yeah.
and older.
I can't try to identify the footprints at all. They're
You,
animal, humanoid.
they look, so elven footprint usually thinner, long, narrow. Humans a little bit wider. These are bigger and wider than humans. They look almost like weirdly large.
Cool.
Yeah, but they're definitely bigger than the set that was at the other house. So it's not the same. It's not the same person that was outside from the other place.
I'm gonna walk outside, confer with my colleagues here. I just kind of relay the information that found the same black spores. There's more of them, possibly due to because she's a larger being than the last one, but much of the same evidence as before.
I do the same. Same type of magic, just slightly different. Possibly due to, a different person casting.
Just kind of realized, same footprints, but these footprints were larger than the other ones. It's kind of like corresponding that the victim was also larger. But they're humanish, but wider than human, but they're not elven.
So we're
And they also go to the east as the same amount of footprints.
but we're dealing with multiple perpetrators.
Looks like it.
Not good.
And they were both found like early morning.
Yeah, both early morning, both on the same morning. Yeah, it happened the same night.
Simultaneous. I think our best bet is to head east,
Check out the hermit.
see the hermit, Orland, and see if he has any insight for us.
Okay.
And this blight too.
Delphi.
Yes.
What does the hermit normally get while in town?
It's for him. It's sporadic. He seems to come in when he needs supplies. Could be. We can go 2 weeks without seeing him. 2 months. We don't see him all winter.
Because I was just wondering, maybe we can bring sort of a care package to sort of, loosen his lips to see if he's seen anything, heard anything, felt anything, etc., etc. Especially since it's autumn now, it's getting closer to winter. We could stop by the store and see if there's any like preserved meats and things like that to help last him.
That is a very good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm sure he would probably appreciate it. One thing that's kind of odd that when he always comes in, he does buy a decent sized jar of honey. I don't know why. Maybe the man has a sweet tooth.
It's good to know.
Good to know.
But yeah, other than that, meat. He does mill his own grain, so probably some wheat. We have some at our local store here. I'd say, yeah. Other than that, he keeps to himself so much.
Well,
Before you guys go, would you like me to show you the grain store
yes.
of where we found? Yeah, follow me this way. So, where they have the grain store, it's actually kind of towards the center of town. It's a large silo type looking room. There's an entry door on the outside. As you approach it, Delphi kind of slows down a little bit. She goes, I don't know what's going on, but it feels weird in there lately. So just be aware, I guess. But if you can find out anything, we already disposed of one of the sacks of grain that had blight in it, and we moved the rest of it, except for a couple of bags that are still in there. So, and yeah, she opens up the door, lets you guys in. Inside, it's dark. I mean, when you store stuff, cool, dry place. So.
I cast a floating flame, and it can light up in a 20-foot radius without causing damage.
That's good.
Yeah.
Because grain dust,
Yeah.
highly flammable.
Yes.
That whole thing will go up.
Yeah.
So, no.
Impromptu fireball.
Yeah. As you open it up, flame starts to cast a light around. It's kind of an open room. There's a couple of little nooks and crannies in it. The shelves are pretty empty. There's some dust on the floor. And then I need everybody to roll me an investigation check and perceptions check.
Okay.
23.
12. Hell yeah. I just better than the last one.
17.
So Vexus is kind of more concerned with the dust in the air than looking around.
It's gonna get in my scales.
You don't really notice a whole lot, but you do feel like on edge a little bit. What did
23.
23? So you have the cast ball high, and you're looking pretty closely. You actually see weird little footprints in the dust. And then what'd you get?
17.
You start to hear little chittering over in the corner. Do you think behind this a couple of sacks of grain? As you guys see the grain, bags open, some of the contents are spilled out, but there's a lot of black spores on it. Then you hear what almost sounds like giggling.
I'm going to approach the bags and peek behind them.
When you do that, you look over the bag and you see at first what you think are mushrooms, but then they move and scatter around. And then you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these things pop out that look like little walking mushrooms and fungus. And as one, they all shriek out and they all charge you.
Let's go.
What are these things?
So, yeah, roll for initiative. Need to fight in the green store. But you gotta be careful.
Look at you two. Although my lightning is probably not any better for igniting things.
All my spells are fire, so I guess I put those away.
Roll for initiative.
Yes, please.
19.
Mine's 15.
14.
I like this die.
Okay. I think I'm getting it right now. Lahaba.
There you go.
Yeah,
There you go.
Good job.
with a B. All right, and then, so these little guys, let's see here.
I think.
Attack is 1, like a little hive mind.
Yeah, the myconid.
Yeah, the myconids.
Yeah.
I had a feeling.
All right, so there's that, and then, okay. Cool. All right, so you got 5 of these little things.
Yep.
What you gonna do? You're up first, Syrinx.
I'm up first. Are they all touching each other when they're attacking, or just 5 separate entities?
5
attacking?
little separate entities. They're small. They look to be like basically made up of like little different colorful mushrooms. One looks like a shiitake with the head. The other one looks like a portobello.
What distance are they spaced out? Because they were all behind this bag, right?
They were all behind the bag, and then they kind of jump out and spread out. So each one is maybe like a couple feet apart.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I have a spell, Thunderclap, that's within a 5-foot radius. So I will
Yeah,
cast
because that's what, like shockwave basically.
Yeah, it's a thunder damage.
Yeah. You're gonna set anything on fire? I don't think.
And a thunder no.
Yeah.
Lightning.
Yeah, no, a thunderclap would encompass them. Yeah.
Okay. That is a Constitution 16 saving throw.
All right. Let's see here.
It says each creature within range area 5 feet. Okay.
So it'll cover, I'd say 3 of them.
Cool.
Yeah, if it's a 5-foot radius, or 5-foot spell.
5-foot area. Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Doesn't say radius.
yeah. So yeah, it'll take out 3 of them.
Okay.
And they do fail the Constitution throw.
So 2d6 thunder. 7 damage.
So you see these 3 little things basically just burst from the damage. But what happens is the spores go in the air and spread. And you guys have no choice but to inhale them a little bit. Then you start to feel this little presence in your mind. We don't want you here. This is our space. When they release the spores, there's a telepathic connection.
We have enough going on in here.
You should go away. This is our green and our land now.
But it wasn't yours to begin with.
They let us in.
Did they?
Who let you in?
You don't need to know.
Oh, we do.
We're going to find out.
All right, next up is Vexus.
Yeah, smack one with my mace.
Okay.
Because I don't have any other options. 24. 24 to hit.
How would you like to destroy the little booger?
Just stomp the bitch.
What was your mace do?
It's a 1d6.
Okay. Actually, yeah, roll for damage. Just in case.
5.
Okay, that's enough.
I'm gonna find out.
So you crush him, he just squishes down, little spores erupt, and then the one next to him, you hear this shriek inside your head. Yeah!
I'm gonna attempt to start holding my breath as much as possible during this process.
Okay. And then
I think we will all confer that we will be holding breaths.
Yeah, when they die.
and now Lahaba is up. There's one little spore left.
And also, I get 7 false life every time I kill something.
You get what?
I get false life or whenever I kill something because of my warlock thing.
Oh, so it's like temporary hit points? Cool. That'll come in handy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to,
Dark One's blessed.
hold on. Let's see here, dual wield my quarterstaves. Flame probably isn't the best in here. And I'm just going to use my 2-weapon fighting perk and attack with both.
Did you kill some of the mushrooms?
3.
3?
Yep.
So that's
6.
another 21 temporary hit points I get. Because I get 7 per kill by anyone.
Oh,
So does
anyone.
16 hit the first one.
Yes, it
and
does.
Second attack would be 18 to hit.
Yep.
Cool. So I guess I'll roll damage. 7. 12 damage altogether.
It takes out the little guy. So you hit him a couple of times and literally send his little body into the wall. Kind of puffs. And then you still have that presence in your mind. A little bit different though. You weren't supposed to attack my children. And then out of the rafters drops a bigger one.
Your children attacked us.
This is our space.
But it isn't. It is not your space. This village has been around for hundreds of years. I don't know what to tell you, but you need to go. You are meant to live in the forest, in caves. You're not meant to be here. We grew
They
up
said
with
we
you.
could come in.
But who?
And then he rushes in. Let's see here. Trying to think who's closest. He drops.
I think you.
So he rushes at Lahaba. I don't like how you talk. And so before you see this, have you guys ever seen The Last of Us?
Mm-hmm.
Same type of face, that fungus rising out. No eyeballs, sees everything just fine, locates everything just fine.
Like a bloater, almost, size-wise.
Yeah, like a bloater size-wise. Definitely, it's bigger than gnomes. Not as big as a draconian, though. Huh?
3.5 feet tall.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Between that and 7.
yeah, no, this one's about like 6 feet tall, like it's almost like a full-size human being. But yeah, just riddled in fungus everywhere. Like it looks like part of its arms look like trees with that, the ring fungus that grows on it. Has the head that comes up, and then it has with it.
I was like, I'm hearing shit.
No, that's outside. That's not me. That's not the feed. As it's running towards you, its hands start to pull in and solidify and basically turn into 2 clubs. And then it just starts to swing at you. Okay. I get to fight as monsters now. I don't have to be a character. Okay. Alrighty. So cool. It takes its first swing at you. It's almost attacking you like a boxer. Like first one is a jab coming in from the left. Does a dirty 20 hit.
Yes.
Okay. So first one, it's like surprises you right in the jaw. You take, that's good for you anyway. You take 4 bludgeoning damage and then 3 poison as the spores spread across you. And then it turns over to swing its second swing at Syrinx. It's like, you match each other. Oh, jeez. You know what it is? I think it's this seat.
Same in the chair.
24. I would assume hits.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's because I'm using my dice. I'm not using the weighted ones. And they're still rolling high. And then with the right cross, he hits you for 5 bludgeoning and 3 poison.
Okay, so 30.
Yeah, there's no lingering effects or anything. But you still hear his thoughts in your head constantly of get out, my space, my area, my family, my land. And then we're back up to the top of initiative with Syrinx.
Okay, we're still in the green silo. Don't have much choice. I am going to cast Thunderclap again.
Oh.
It's the only thing that won't blow the place up. It's a Constitution 16.
Sorry.
Until 3 days ago, I didn't even know Mike and it existed.
Really?
Yeah, really. It's like flipping through the book at like 2 o'clock in the morning. Like, oh, look at these things. All right.
So what do you do?
Casted Thunderclap.
Thunderclap.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you roll for your saving?
Oh, shit. Forgot.
Oh,
Sorry, my bad.
That's right. We're just like,
What is it?
Constitution 16.
Oh, I rolled a 15, so he fails that.
Cool.
So, boom, hit him.
2d6.
Yeah.
4 to 8.
Cool. So Thunderclap hits. You see like like literally spores like fly backwards off this thing, and little creases open up in it, like basically when vegetation gets dry and it starts to crack. But he's still there, still angry, still coming along. You said 8 damage?
Yes.
Okay.
My turn?
Yes.
Use my breath weapon.
Breath weapon?
Breath weapon, silver dragon breath weapon, which is cold. The saving throw is Constitution of 11.
Okay.
Be dirty 20 to hit.
Okay. Oh. Okay, never mind. Doesn't roll that hot here. Failed the Constitution saving throw too.
Ooh.
So
You get.
so what
full
happens?
damage. You
Oh,
get
full
the full
damage.
two
Oh,
full
other
damage.
full or half.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, cool.
Be 6.
6? All right. So that breath of cold air comes out of your mouth, and it all lands. He seems to stiffen up, to slow down. There's like a sheet of frost on him, but it's still whole. But still, every time you guys attack, you hear that little shriek in your head. And then every once in a while, he'll let information slip. They said we could stay. They said we could come here.
But who?
They said the people weren't here.
Obviously they were.
Who sent you?
No!
I will speak to no. We'll have words with him.
Now it's Lahaba's turn.
Okay. I'm going to cast Mind Sliver
Okay.
against him, and that is Intelligence of 16 for a saving throw.
Yeah, not too damn smart. Okay. Nope.
Nope.
Failed it.
2d6.
Has 9 on the dice, and he also has a -2 for wisdom.
12 damage.
Okay. So, as you cast Mind Sliver,
I
all
basically-
3 of you hear this shriek. It is loud in your head, and it causes a visceral, flinch. It's like, ah. And then he yells, "We need more!" And then he attacks. First one, he's going to do the same attack pattern. First hit to Lahaba, and then the second one to Syrinx, because you're both are the closest. And let's see here, does a 14 hit?
No.
Okay, so the last Mind Shriek obviously affected him. He swings wide, misses, yelling, shrieking.
Yeah, I was telepathic connection for that.
The throw to the right, though, 21 to hit. I guess he's better with his right hand. And then he does 4 bludgeoning and 1 poison damage.
Cool. 5.
And then we're back up to the top with Syrinx.
Cool. I am going to run up in his face with my sickle and swing that thing right in his face. We are going to set a +5. 15.
It meets.
1d4 plus 2. 6 damage.
So you come down with the sickle. It literally shaves part of his head off. But because of how they are made and what they're made of, he's still up. But he's now swaying. The thoughts and the shrieks are coming less frequently. And he does seem to be tiring. And now it's up to the Vexus.
Smack him with this. I don't want to catch him on fire. I will kill all of this.
I know, that's why I've been trying to figure out what the fuck I can do.
23.
Oh gosh, yes.
No.
No.
All of a sudden, higher armor class.
The 6. damage is 6.
Yep. So, as you swing down, your mace catches him just right in the head, crumpling him, and his body falls to the ground. And that connection that you guys had in your mind just fades. And it's almost like a whimper. And he's down and on the ground. There is a steady little pour of spores kind of emanating off of him. As it touches the grain sack, that blight spreads onto it.
Do you think you can thunderclap out of the door to the...
Get all the spores out of here? Can we try that?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to cast
We
Thunderclap.
we call it an advanced sweeping move.
Advanced sweeping move. I'm going to stand in the center, focus all my energy to kind of reverberate my thunderclap off the silo, and then try to position that blast out the door
Okay.
to get the spores out of the air.
Okay. Yep. So you see it kind of. Sirix casts it. It sweeps it out. Everything is pushed outside, and then as it hits the rain, it seems to fall down and kind of pool. It's still there, and you definitely want to tell the townspeople about a cleanup crew or something to get rid of it.
Well, since it's outside,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna cast flame and just burn
Yep.
the rest.
So that does work. Each little section starts to catch fire, and it spreads, and then it kind of envelops the entire thing and then collects into the middle as it burns the spores. That area is blackened, but the remnants of it is going away. And with any luck, it shouldn't spread any further.
And I can control the flames too, so it doesn't, like spread. But if it was in the silo, it definitely would have been a lot harder to do that. So.
Yes. Yeah.
Hence why I told you to get all that out there. Because nothing.
Good thinking.
And then, as all this was going on, Delphi kind of stayed outside, listening to commotion, hearing what's going on, sees you come out.
Spores right in her face.
Well, no, she stood back away. She's a smart lady. Like, she's like,
She's been around a minute.
yeah, been around a minute. And then when you come out and burn everything, I assume that was the blight.
Yes, and apparently they were invited here. Do you
What
know
were
anything
they?
about that? They're mechanids. They're basically sentient spore fungus-like creatures. We basically grew up. They're not normally this
Aggressive.
aggressive.
Don't they usually hang out by the Underdark?
The Underdark caves, just like in the wilderness itself, we grew up in the Circle of Spores before there was raided.
Oh.
And they were part of our community. So this is very odd behavior for this.
Our forest has never had them before. I've been here 300 years.
But apparently, again, they were invited here.
Not by me.
Figured that was the case. We tried to get them to talk. They speak telepathically through the spores that enter your body. But,
Interesting.
apparently they were invited here. They were told that the city was uninhabited, which obviously they weren't.
We've
but
been
as
here
it's-
many generations.
That's what I told them, but they just kept saying they were invited here for us to leave because we were the trespassers, we as in all of your people, and us, obviously. But yeah, do you?
It's very odd behavior, and yeah, I've heard of myconids, but we've never had any in our forest here. We have, yeah. Gesundheit. We have,
Is this spell?
yeah, we have, I mean, of course we have dryads. There's druids that exist in the forest like yourselves, but live out there. Occasionally we get a rogue wisp that runs amok, but we curtail it, contain it, but never. This is usually a very. Myconids tend to have an evil presence with them, or a darker presence, and our forest typically does not have that. That is part of the shift, I think. But I cannot tell you what would cause it. Or why.
Neutral, normally.
What's that?
They're normally neutral.
Yeah.
They usually keep to themselves.
Yeah.
So, but
And
Strange
we've
behavior.
never seen them here.
Well, we have evidence of spores and the blight and these fungal creatures.
And the spores were in both the boys and the girls' room.
Yeah.
On the bed, in the room itself. So if they were invited here, so to speak, you might have a problem with some. Have in your past 300 years of being here, have you had a problem with anyone?
No. We've been peaceful. We've had a relationship and an agreement with basically everything that lives in the forest here. It's been a very quiet existence for us. And no wars, not even a property dispute.
Weird.
Would myconids be able to cause what happened to the young boy and the young woman?
Can I do a insight check or history check to see if the feet of that being that we killed were similar to
Yeah.
what she found?
Yeah.
Out there.
Yeah.
Cool. What do you want me to roll?
Actually just perception.
Okay.
You see its feet while you're battling.
So it's almost like if the body was there, just
23.
Yeah. Completely different shape.
Okay.
The myconid had almost like ring fungus feet.
Mhm.
So it's very frilly, fan shaped. What you guys have seen is very blockish, square, but rectangular.
Mhm.
But yeah, nothing's not even close.
Okay. Many forces at work here. I feel.
a lot of variables.
Yes. I think the best course of action, let's go talk to the hermit. See if he has seen or heard anything insightful.
Before we do this, though, I don't know what what you normally do with the dead, but if they were infected or drained by the spores of the myconid, I recommend burning the bodies. For the spores can basically inhabit the host and raise.
Possibly get released.
Released, but also the bodies will be reanimated and
Oh yes, I've heard of
cause
that. The
destruction.
spore servants,
Yes.
myconid servants.
Mhm.
Yes. Okay. That. Yeah, we.
I can take care of the bodies for you. Say some rites from the Circle of Fire if you would like, but I'm assuming that the families have said the goodbye at least to the little boy.
Yes.
But if they want to say it again once more before I release the spirits, then that is probably best to do now.
I can go get them. I will gather our town folk. I think out by the square we'll build a pyre for both of them, and we can say our goodbyes that way.
Okay.
I thank you.
We would be on it.
While I do that and get things set up, if you would like to go get those supplies for Orlin. Yeah.
Let's take a look at the
It
green
won't take
bookshop.
us long. We've had this planned. We knew we would have to do something.
It
But-
might be best to destroy the bedding and anything that the bodies were found in as well.
We will put that within the pyre.
Mm.
That is a very good idea. All right, so you guys head on over to the store. You see Delphi walk away, heading towards a couple of houses to gather everybody. And then she
Enter
gave
the
you
store.
directions to the store.
Yeah, enter,
Yeah.
approach and enter the store.
It's one of the
Kick
four
the
shops in
fucking-
town. It's
Give
one
me
of the
your honey.
It's one of the four shops in town.
Well, take it easy, sis.
Small
There's
town.
we have no rush.
So yeah, we go to the store. Hello.
And then from behind the counter, you just see this. It's like a little stooped over gnome. Hello,
Hello. We are here looking
gnomes. Hi.
for... Hello. Fellow
Very
gnome.
nice to meet you. Gnome brother.
Cousin.
Cousin. Everybody's brother to me, a gnome.
Yeah.
But hello. We are looking for some grain, honey, and like preserved dried meats, if you have them.
Yes. Okay. Where are you guys from?
The forests. I was raised with the Circle of Fire.
You're druids.
Mm-hmm.
Both of us, yes.
Cool.
Circle of Land for this one, though.
I'm a shopkeep.
You have a nice shop. I like it.
Thank you.
Very great. It smells good in here.
Yes, we have good food, good supplies. So, dried meats, grain, honey.
Honey.
Odd request.
Lots of honey.
Is it for the dragonkin?
No.
No. Her shells, her scales are naturally shiny.
They get sticky. Then he runs away.
I'd just be like, what do you don't keep the honey away from my scabs?
Yeah. You know how long it takes to get
Yeah,
the
dude.
grease.
It's in the crevices, and then I'm in all day with the brush.
So he runs into the shop. You hear clanking for some reason. No, stay in task. Over here. And then he runs over. Then he comes back up to the counter. Has a bag of, kind of a small 2-pound bag of like wheat grain and stuff. He goes, will this be enough?
Do you have another bag, at least?
Yes.
Cool. We'll take
And
one more.
He runs back, grabs another one, and then he runs off to the side. There's a little storeroom in the back. Then you hear door like basically just slam open, clang, wood on wood, just a decent thump. All right, light. Opens up. I don't know. He's just making noise. Comes back. Has with him in kind of a cheesecloth. All right, this is dried. Trying to think. He smells it. Elk.
Perfect.
Puts it on the counter,
Very nice.
Very nice.
and then runs back and wait, and comes back.
Just watching him zoom.
Honey. Then runs over to the shelf.
Lots of it if you can.
You
Looks
can't
over at
get
Bex.
it
Says,
time.
"Dragonkin,
You need some help.
reach."
Ah,
Thank you. So he comes back. I've never seen you guys before.
We are here in service from a neighboring village. We're here to help Delphi as well as the rest of you about the strange deaths. That
Is it the bodies?
It is. It is.
Have you heard anything?
or seen anything.
Or done anything?
Done anything? No. Heard? Kind of?
Seen.
Seen? Maybe. I hear growling in the forest sometimes.
Like,
I'm kind of a night owl sometimes. And
It's a
If-
gnome trade.
if I'm up late, working on something, growling.
dog
like-
growling or weird
like
person.
bear.
Bear.
Big.
Something big.
Big. Deep. And seen? You know how, like, if you're hunting a deer, it usually wants to run away? The last one I got just stood there.
Very odd.
So I have extra meat now. You need any venison?
I would not mind some if it's clean meat.
So he goes back
I
into
was
the...
gonna say, if it's big weird animal.
Yeah,
you
it's
want to
like,
eat
it's
it?
like
Do you know if it was rabbit or not?
No,
No?
it wasn't. It,
foaming in the mouth.
no, it was... Everything seemed fine. It smelled good. It was clean.
Have you
But
had
just-
any of the meat yourself since?
Yes,
Okay.
I have. This is normal for me. I'm fine.
It's a gnome thing. We get it.
This is how I usually am.
Yes.
I made some jerky out of it. So I thing, but the smoking process and everything. Here, try it. He hands a piece to each of you.
This is not bad.
Just eat it.
Come on, Pegasus.
You know, what a dragon can even eat.
Everything.
Okay, then eat it.
They're omnivores, but they prefer
Eating the hole in the fork of the spoon.
Plate.
Okay, goat.
Hey, goat meat's actually pretty good. Anyway,
Gamey.
it is gamey. A lot of protein in it, though. Gives you a lot of energy. It's, what you taste with the venison jerky is actually really good. You think there's a little bit of garlic in it and a little bit of, you used a little bit of rosemary in it too, which is kind of uncommon, but it grows in the forest wild, so the little guy just kind of assumes, hey, I'll pick whatever I want and make it with whatever I want. And then after trying the jerky and everything, he looks at you and goes, since you're here helping out, I'm not going to charge you for this. Delphi will take care of it, I'm sure.
Don't let me short, but just for your troubles and your kindness and the information you've given us here. And I put this down a gold one.
Oh, thank you. Looks at it, grabs it. Oh. I know, you guys are from Lornell. Okay. Cool.
I'm assuming that the currency will still
Oh,
be good.
it worked great. Yeah.
So, we're
Gold's
neighboring
gold.
towns, and
Yeah.
It is shiny.
Gold's gold. It's fine.
We like shiny.
And then he rummages around the back, gets like a sack to kind of hold everything. He puts in the meat and the grain, but keeps the honey separate. He goes,
I'll put the honey.
he goes,
in my bag.
you're gonna want to carry this upright. The jar does have a wax seal around it, but just be careful. If it gets, it's really sticky.
Understandable. I take a bit of like extra paper that I have from my calligraphy site, and I just wrap it around the jar, and then I place it upright on the side of my bag.
All
I
right.
will take the grain, and I'll carry that myself.
Okay.
So I got the meat. I have the meat.
Try not to eat all of it before we get there.
Pegasus.
Division of
I know
labor.
you like to
Yes,
eat
the
everything.
Division of labor. I like it. Oh, wait.
Coffee?
He does have a cup of coffee on the counter. Keeps me awake and hyper.
This is the normal way.
Where are you guys going from here?
I don't know. Delphi is going to call a meeting. We're building pyres to
Oh.
burn the bodies, so you should probably at least temporarily close down shop and make your way to the town's center.
I'm definitely going to do that. Yeah. After that, where are you guys going?
What do you know about the hermit?
Orland.
Oh, you're going to. Oh, okay. Kind of nice. Quiet. That's about it.
How long has he been around?
I assume he's your
Living here.
customer when he comes to town for supplies.
Yes.
That's who these supplies are for. We're gonna go try to see if he will speak to us, and
Oh,
this is
Hang on. It runs back.
probably.
Bye.
And then he comes back out with, like, basically a collection of different herbs. There's sprigs of thyme, cilantro, parsley. There's even some saffron in there.
Ooh.
And he just pushes it across the ground and goes, he likes this. He cooks.
I
He
roll-
might be mean at first, though. So be nice.
Hence why the
Peace offering.
peace offerings.
Most
Perfect.
hermits like to live alone for a reason.
I'm gonna roll it up in another, like the bundles and more paper, and then put them in my sack next to the honey.
Yep.
Well, much appreciated. I will be speaking rites for the fallen,
Okay.
and then I'll burn the bodies. So
Yeah, let's. I'm gonna close up shop when you guys leave.
absolutely.
Okay.
Thank you again. And what is your name?
You're gonna ask that too.
Reginald.
Put you on the spot. Bob, there's your Bob.
Bob.
Bubby.
Bob is spelled B-A-U-B.
Baub.
My name is Luthar.
Luthar. Nice to meet you, Luthar.
Nice to meet you too.
My name is Lahaba.
Lahaba? Okay.
Searings.
Vexus? Oh, there's always an X in a dragon name.
And this is Searings.
Syrinx. He's not a dragon.
No.
We are twins. And druids.
Not identical.
No.
No.
Fire?
I just put up my hand and I snap and there's lightning sparkling up my hand.
Land.
Man.
I have no magic.
It's okay.
Your
Gnomes
personality
are
is
cool
magical
either
enough.
way.
Thank you.
Okay, but we'll let you go. Luthar, thank you again for all of this, and we'll see you at the town square.
I will see you there.
All right, we head back to the town square.
Yeah, try to find Delphi. Where's the car honking?
I know. Or the people having a fight outside.
Yeah. It was interesting for a minute.
Domestic disturbance.
Possibly.
All right. So, head back to the gathering in the town square. They have built a pyre. You see inside the pyre a little bit of the remnants of the bed sheets kind of sticking out. And then on the top of it, you see the two bodies, but they're both covered in sheets. And Luthar is there. Delphi is there, kind of making final preparations, speaking quietly to everybody around. You see a couple crying, the mother and father of the son, and a couple other town folks there, just kind of downcast, watching. But there still is a sense of like they're standing tall. They're not dejected by what's happened. This is a little town that's been there for a long time. They've dealt with heartache before. They've dealt with death before. It's a natural part of life. So it's not unexpected to them. Something this severe and this quick, of course, is a little bit of a shock, but they're handling it well. Delphi comes over. She goes, I thank you for coming here, helping us with some of this issue. We've made the proper preparations. You see about maybe 15 people gathered. And she goes, this is everybody that's actually in town. Everybody wanted to come out for this. We're a small community, but thank you.
Of course.
Whenever you are ready to proceed, we are set.
Okay. I walk to basically in front of the pyre, and I turn around to face the town folks, and I raise my hands outward and cast a orb of flame to hover above the pyre and begin speaking. May the fire light the darkness. May the fire cleanse the souls. May the fire warm the hearts. And may the fire be. And the fire comes down on top of the pyre and quickly just sets the blaze.
So as you stand there, the flames encompass the wood, bodies, everything kind of burns up. They fashion the pyre in such a way that the flames are high on the outside, so you don't see what's going on the inside. Just kind of your classic larger pyre. But it does encompass everything. Everybody stands, watches. You see a couple of the townspeople go over and offer condolences and consolation to the mother and the father. A couple of them speak briefly with Delphi. You overhear just thanks here and there. No real mention of the blight other than them saying, hey, these people came in and took care of it. Everything should be back to normal for them. And then over a little bit of time, the pyre starts to dissipate a little bit. Everything kind of smoldering down. And then Delphi comes back over to you guys. Thank you for your time. It is much appreciated. It is, I would say we have maybe a couple hours left of daylight. So just be careful going to Orleans with the creatures in the woods. Be wary when approaching this place. He's not used to visitors going to him. He's used to coming here.
Mhm.
So just be careful.
We do have herbs, honey, meat, and grain. So hopefully that will be enough to at least allow him to listen to us
That should be
for
wonderful.
a couple minutes.
That should be wonderful for him. Yeah. And thank you for coming. If you do find out what is causing the issue, please give word to us here so we can make preparations if it's going to be something that's going to revisit.
Asan, my raven.
Thank you.
In case we learn anything of substance. But your village will be on the way back if we are heading back to ours. So if it's not too great of an import, we'll just stop by and let you know.
That would be perfect.
It has been an honor to help, and my condolences on the loss to your village.
Thank you. We appreciate that all greatly.
We'll take our leave and head out while we still have daylight.
Yeah, thank you. And good luck.
Oh, and thank you for allowing me the honor of the cleansing of the bodies.
It is, in my time, I've come to discover sometimes it means more coming from a stranger than, I mean, myself, yes, I've known all these people here. They've grown up with me as their teacher, their protector, their manager. But to have somebody from the Circle of Fire, it is a great honor, and the Circle of Land, and from the Warlock class. I mean, we very rarely see draconians here. Many people have marveled at your skins and scales.
Hopefully still on the dragon.
No souvenirs.
Yeah.
But
It's molten season.
no, it's a great honor, and thank you for your assistance here. And I hate to say this, but I don't think it's going to be a pleasant journey. But be careful, and the best of luck to all three of you.
We are usually sent in to deal with difficult things, so we will tread carefully.
Yeah, use your experience wisely.
Indeed.
Alright, we shall take our leave.
Go.
Let's go.
Cool. All right, so you guys start walking out of town now. Still raining. A little bit more stormy now. Coming down a little bit harder. As you're heading east, the forest gets even more dense. The path is slowly getting choked out. Like there's not much left. There's ferns encroaching on it, little sprigs of trees and weeds growing in the middle of the path. It's densely wooded, like Douglas fir, pine, cedar, occasionally a redwood mixed in too. Like they're getting taller, larger, bigger. It's slow going, but manageable. And I do need all of you to roll a perception check.
14.
Oh, it's a negative 8.
He was
It's
sad.
raining. Sorry.
He was sad wagon.
So I guess we've established that Vexus
Not very perceptive.
is not perceptive. She'll hit shit.
Dissociating.
She'll light shit on fire. But it's raining. And it's wet. Searings, you don't hear much. Mostly just hear thunder, the rain. Lahaba, you think you hear like faint snorting.
Like,
Like an exhale of air from something that's not humanoid.
once more, I'm going to just whistle to summon my raven, and just, ask them mind to mind to, can you just check out in this general direction, see what you can see.
The raven flies up. As it's flying around, it's getting hit with a fair amount of rain. It's getting wet. You can tell it's actually kind of not happy that it's in the air. It would rather be perched under a branch, somewhere dry.
I mean, it can
But-
fly through, like, it doesn't have to be above the tree level.
Well, no, it's not above the tree level, but the rain is soaking. It's coming through the trees. As it condenses, though, the drops get bigger. So when they hit, they're cold, they're wet, they're big. It doesn't see anything. It doesn't see any movement in the trees other than the water hitting the leaves and the running of it down the trunks. No discernible movement out there that it can tell right now. It's just not happy.
It's a fae. It can deal. It deals
They
with
have
worse.
feelings.
Yeah, but it deals with worse in the Fey lands, okay?
Yeah.
I think it'll be fine.
They feelers.
I just, we've been bonded for quite some time, so jokingly, I'm like, you can deal with a little bit of water coming from the sky. Just,
ruffles his feathers.
Yep.
you deal with raining fire sometimes, so
As it does fly back down, perches on your shoulder, shakes a little bit. So splatters your cheek with a little bit of water.
Yeah.
And it looks at you.
you can branch to branch it, more tree coverage, but just keep an eye out. Pretty please. Much appreciated.
And then it
I'll
flies
give you
back
a
up.
nice mouse later.
It actually caws back.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it.
So then it does kind of what you suggested. Starts going branch to branch, staying lower. As you guys walk through the forest, the crows basically just kind of like flying and hopping in front of you, the raven. And after a few minutes, you get that bond back that it saw movement off to the right into the forest. A tree gently kind of like shaking, swaying, bushes moving a little bit.
I sent it to take a closer look.
When it flies to the location that it was looking at, it doesn't see anything. It sees like remnants of the sway. It moves forward. There's nothing. It flies back up, kind of surveys the look, sees moving off to the left, flies back down, goes there, doesn't see anything. But it's letting you know, it's like, hey, there's something out here.
Just, I trust you. Keep looking out for us. Let us know if you see movement closer to us, so we can at least be ready for something.
As you go deeper, the path gets more and more choked. Now you kind of have to visibly like push bushes out of the way. You know you're heading in the general direction where this Orland's house is. As you do this, move further and further along, all of a sudden you get a call from the raven. It's coming at you.
Which direction? Left, right, behind?
Straight towards you, in front.
Okay. Guys, prepare yourselves just in case something's coming our direction.
Put up my shield and flip my sickle.
Yeah.
Where's this side? Okay.
And then, as you guys are walking, prepare yourselves. This giant thing just erupts from the forest, running straight into Vexus, swiping and hitting, and sends you flying.
I thought you said you couldn't fly.
Involuntarily.
And standing before you is a very, very large brown bear, roaring. But it has armor on.
It's weird there.
And then you hear from the forest, Brutus! And that's where we'll end this session.
He's in the ground. There's a burr.
It's a bird.
There's a burr.
Hey guys, I think
There's a
there's a
bear.
bear.
I get hit by a burr.
I made sure you had
Eat it
all those
by a
temporary
bear.
hit points.
Oh, I didn't do any damage. It's not yet. You better not.
We'll see.
I am tank warlock.
But yeah, that's where we'll end tonight. For like, I'm trying to take lessons from Mike and Jose, a little cliffhanger-ish.
I also like doing
What's that?
that. I said I also like doing that.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun because it then
Keeps them
sets it up for
engaged.
sets it up for next time.
She is the queen of that.
Yeah, cool, very cool.
I like feel it coming to me.
Those bear.
Yeah. So yeah, next time we will pick up there. I think. So what our schedule is going to be is,
Next Wednesday? Or
I think, God, I don't. We might be on next Wednesday. I don't know, to be honest with you, because the guys are out of town. I think. Are we doing Power Rangers next Wednesday? Do you know?
I know.
I know we're doing Game of Thrones on Saturday.
Technically, this last Wednesday was supposed to be the actual day, and then next Wednesday would have been an off Wednesday.
Okay, so I think next session for us for streaming, just
Technically
for all you
it's
folks
Saturday.
watching at home, will be on Saturday, the 9th. Yeah, a week from today, we'll be back to the Game of Thrones, and then the following week will be the 16th. We'll stream again we'll catch up on the second session of this. Yeah.
Yep.
But thank you all for watching. Thank you guys for playing. I hope it was fun.
It was great.
First time in front of a camera.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
did better than I thought.
No, yeah, you do great. You do great.
I'm having a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, but yeah, you forget the cameras are there once you
It
get
was
going.
like that
Yeah.
instantaneously. I'm just engrossed in your
Gotcha.
story and just
Yeah,
that's
loving the role play aspect of it. It's really easy to ignore the cameras.
Oh yeah,
Actually.
that's good. But yeah,
Especially
folks,
when
we
you get going.
will
Yeah.
call it here for the evening. A little bit early, but I mean, I know all of us had long weeks. Yeah.
Sure,
I,
she appreciates it.
oh yeah. I gotta work tomorrow, so.
Yep.
Yep.
Thankfully, it's my Friday.
Yep. But yeah, thank you all for watching, hanging out with us tonight. It's much appreciated.
Thank you in the chat. Thank you, Colt, for
Yep.
all the support.
Yeah, thank you guys for
We
all the
love you.
support. And then yeah, William, that's really cool. You Game of Thrones House Black Tide or Blackfire. Okay, very cool. Yeah, for our Game of Thrones, it's what we call Flames of the East. It actually follows a journey with Gyrion Lannister. He's conscripted and hired a bunch of us to help him try to find the Valyrian steel sword Brightlore to help legitimize his illegitimate daughter. And we're all along for the ride. It's in Essos, so it's like on the eastern continent, completely away from Westeros.
And currently, we are in Voltanis.
We're in Voltanis right now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of weird stuff happening.
Yeah.
But yeah, we will pick up there. I'm trying to remember.
We left off with Vasilios and Gyrion being hauled off to the dungeon.
Oh,
That's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
so we're
And they're
planning.
in the barracks thing, and we've got to.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
planning
we're
on breaking them
breaking 'em
out.
Breaking and entering.
Yeah, so the next episode's gonna be a little tense.
Breaking and
And we have to
exiting.
split into two different teams to do the things we are doing.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, two different
Yeah,
teams.
we have to go.
and then
Yeah.
Sentient. I've never heard of amber diceless system. But that would be
Abandoned
interesting.
system.
Yeah. I never heard of it. And then Maury, Memento, thank you for hanging out tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Great seeing you as always. PvP centric. Cool. I wouldn't even know how to do that. I barely know how to DM. Ha.
Throw hands.
Yeah, just start beating each other. Free for all.
But yeah, we will end the stream here, guys. Thank you for all watching tonight. Also, if you want to join our Discord, God, I don't even have the link for it.
Oh,
But-
I gotcha.
There's a thing.
Yeah,
you
there's a. I think Evie will post a link in
Discord.
chat for Discord. You can join us in the channel. We're pretty frequently playing video games online stuff too, chatting in there, having fun.
If
We
you see
stream most
anybody
Saturdays.
in like the chat rooms, feel free to join, say hi.
Yep. Dad Thulu, thanks for watching. Have a good night. All right, guys. Bye.
Bye.
And then I gotta walk over here to turn it off.
Do your thing.
All right,
Go, Kobold.
and we just
In
sit here
training.
and act like the